2008, I won Ernst & Young's Young Entrepreneur of the Year, the biggest award you can actually win. And quite simply, I put entrepreneurship to this. It is somebody that looks at something and says, I'm going to do it different, or I'm going to do it better. Now think about that. I'm going to do it different, or I'm going to do it better. When I started in 2002, there was 500 other coffee companies in the country. 500 other companies. Now, I had to decide how I was going to be different and how I was going to do it better in order to stand out. So 2002, I started with $5,000. One person, no customers. 2010, 75 staff, 1,300 customers, and a company that's been valued at $47 million. So in 8 years. So it wasn't money that made me powerful. It wasn't the concept of money, and you know, we hear it all the time. So this is why I love coming and talking to schools and even universities, because the whole concept of success, people get it wrong. People think that, you know, success, you need money to make money. It's not true. There's a lot more of examples similar to myself out there where people have built great companies from nothing. And they've done it from thinking outside the box. They've done it, and let me introduce you to one of my core concepts, the common denominator of success. And it's up to you if you want to take notes or not, because this is for you guys to learn. I've already done it. So I'm going to share my experiences. Hopefully it helps you guys. A common denominator of success, forming the habit of doing what other people are not prepared to do. Right? Common denominator of success is forming the habit of doing what other people are not prepared to do. And making sure it's not illegal. Let's not talk about illegal stuff. So if you have a look to your left and have a look to your right, and look at each other as close as you wish to without scaring each other. Right? Now, there's a good chance that in the future, you are going to be in competition with that person in one way or not. And if you, without realising it, you already are. And that doesn't mean we go and beat the living daylights out of each other. But think about it from this context. In order to stand out, and we're put in a position like that already, from grade 1, from kindergarten onwards, in order to stand out, what are we prepared to do? What habit are we prepared to form that others are not? And whether that's studying 5 hours a day, where someone else only studies 1 hour, but then whinging that your marks aren't as good. Because unfortunately or fortunately, we're put into a competitive nature from day one. True? Yeah. Doesn't matter how smart you all are in this room, and I'm sure you're the smartest in the country. Yeah? No. Not all of you is possible to get the highest possible mark. Am I right? Unless they've changed the curriculum on me. There's only a certain percentage of people that can end up with X mark. There's a certain percentage of people that can end up with the next mark. So how your marks are determined, are you graded? Correct?